So here's a little trick that I've been using with pretty good success. I can talk about this more in depth later on, but I tend to, more days than not, I'd say if I were to put an average on it, 4 to 5 days a week, I tend to fast in the morning, and then I don't eat until usually noonish. So today, doing stuff around the house, it's 11:20 right now. So this is the first thing I'm having, and this is another thing that helps me to kind of prolong it. So periodically, I like to give my body longer periods of time to go without food. Reduces my calories, which helps me to maintain my weight. I put on weight very, very, very quickly. I always struggle with my weight. And this gives me enough fat that it'll actually prolong me from needing to eat for another couple hours. So if you're somebody that normally is a breakfast person, more realistically, what most people would do is try to do this first thing in the morning to push their breakfast back a little bit. I've just little by little by little over time gotten to the point now where, today I can do it at 11 because I haven't done anything really strenuous. Usually I'll have one early. I'll have one at 8 or 8:30 if we're going out for a hike. So that'll be all I have before a hike. So what I do is we take just decent coffee. I'm not a coffee snob, but reasonable coffee for the best price that we can find. And then we use the reusable. And then I put, I don't know what a pat of butter is, but I put a hefty amount of butter in there. Boom, nice little bit of fat. That's most of the dairy I eat. I don't eat a whole lot of dairy anymore. I put a lot of coconut oil in, so easier way in if your system is not used to that much fat at once, be cautious or stay close to a rest facility. And then I put about a tablespoon of honey in to sweeten it. So you don't necessarily need to do that. I've got quite a sweet tooth, and for all intents and purposes avoiding other sugars. So this is kind of a treat for me. Like I said, I don't do coffee every day. I do it 3, maybe 4 days a week max. But this is a great way to get yourself a nice little fat bomb, increase your duration that you can go without needing to eat again and feeling satisfied. Now the key is when you do this, you have to emulsify it. Boop. So to pop it in a blender, to pop it into one of these bad boys, just give it a quick zap, and it's awesome. It comes out super creamy. It's delicious. It's nice and warm. Poof. So nice and creamy and frothy and delicious. So give it a shot. Let me know what you think.